Allegedly, this is working. Just tweak the camera. That's looking good. Audio's looking good. All right, let's go ahead. I'm on a server here. Wait, why don't I have a face? Can I zoom this out a little bit, maybe? Is that a safe move? Looks like she is. Let me just refocus the camera on me. All right, we are looking pretty good. Let me just turn that off because I don't need that. Hey, we got some people in the chat. Hello, CIA Hearts Rodriguez in X Realm. Thanks for joining. We got... Oh, that's all that is. Okay. Does this stuff even show up? I added a couple little... Oh, she sure do. And then I should be able to get the cookie. Yes! In case the automatic heal isn't enough, there's now cookies and apples that you can eat, which will, let you regain some health a little bit faster. Let me just throw some of this stuff in the rubbish bin here. Don't need all these things on me. Can we? Oh, sweet. So I could throw a cookie in the file cabinet. Nice. I don't know why you would store cookies in the file cabinet, but I could do that. Do I have anything? Oh, isn't there, not anymore, there's not, because I turned this into more lobby area. That's right, I forgot about that. So we don't have a lunchroom in here anymore. Although I could run over to the coffee shop. I bet there's something in the coffee shop I could throw the cookies in. So that way you could find cookies when you're fooling around. Wouldn't make sense to have cookies in the post office. That would just be... I really should have, checked for traffic before I crossed the street. But, whatever. Let's see. What do we have here? Well, let's, Wait a minute. What? They were probably both supposed to be white. And I probably accidentally changed its texture at some point. Can I hide stuff in the stove? Oh, I can. We're going to throw... Oh, wait. That's not what I want. Well, this is going to take a while. We will throw fresh cookies in this stove. Nice, nice. And... what have we here? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Just a little cubicle that I can't open. Hope you file it under C for cookie. Yeah, I mean, if you look for it, you'll find it under C for cookie. I feel like this is supposed to be bathrooms, but these aren't actual doors. So I don't know. This account is 42. What? Huh? Welcome aboard. I don't know if you mean you're the 42nd person to join, because that's not true. I'm just jumping over this counter. I thought there was a second story here. Isn't there a second story? I must be tripping. I thought there was a second floor. No, I guess there's not. Where was the second floor? I could swear there was a second floor somewhere. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and throw some apples in this. Just a couple. It doesn't really make any difference which ones they go in. Cool, cool. So people could now find apples or cookies in the... Oh yeah, no, there's definitely only one floor to that. Find apples and cookies in there. Let's go to the whatever this place is called. The Academy. educational and informational center. I don't know why you would be hiding apples in this, but hey, you know, whatever. And cookies in the microwave? I mean, I've heard, never tried, but I've heard that you can take cookies that are kind of dry, pop them in the microwave for like 5 seconds, and that will make them chewy again. I mean, I don't know about the side effects of just shooting a bunch of radiation into your food, but you know, anything for a moist, chewy cookie, I guess, right? Even if it means killing off all your cells. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. As you're shooting all that radiation in there, is it really super healthy to be eating it? But I digress. We have a hair salon. We should have like a little restaurant that serves junk food. Or apples and cookies. That would be interesting. This restaurant serves only apples and cookies. That would be the weirdest restaurant of all time, I do believe. I also do believe that I have made a fatal flaw. I'm not running a dev build. I ain't got shadows. But you know what? That's alright. We can go do some shopping because there's some new clothing. I want the flannel shirt. Let's see. I want me the... No, wait. What was the... Oh, yeah. I want me cowboy hat. You know, I should really show how much XP you have available on these screens, so that you would know how much money you have available. Oh, I got 155 XP. That's plenty. Alright, we're going to take off the pink shirt. We're going to put on the flannel shirt. Take off the khaki shorts. Put on the blue jeans. We'll leave the shoes. Put on the cowboy hat. Fresh new look. Yeah, that's looking mighty fine. What about if we do the cowboy hat and the straw hat? That doesn't actually work, does it? Oh, that's most interesting. There would be no reason that I would ever want that, but probably not the worst thing in the cookies. What, the radiation? No, man, cookies are good for you. Well, I don't know about good for you, but all they are is flour, sugar, butter, baking soda, pinch of salt, chocolate chips, of course, some vanilla. Oh, egg? Is there? I think there's egg. I mentioned flour. That was the first thing I mentioned. I think that's it. Maybe brown sugar. It kind of depends on which recipe you're following. If you're doing like a double chocolate chip cookie, there might be some cocoa in it. Bug with skins. Oh, wait, what is this? Posted 270. Oh. No, that's not. That's not anything new. I should clean up those at some point. But ain't nobody got time for that. There is one new feature. Oh, I should really make it that you can just right-click trash on a garbage can and it goes away. That'd be so much easier. Thanks. I do like this choice of clothing. That's why I created it. It's very nice, very nice. Hey, Bubba Frog. Welcome to the stream. So there's this one new little feature. It's very buggy, right? I should really just call it a new bug. There's this new bug. It's very fun. What's it called? Items, smoke, grenade. No. Oh, because I have to do give me. Give me. Items, smoke, grenade. Sweet. What server am I on? I'm on the, Oh, actually, no, it doesn't tell you the title here. It's the, what is it called again? In Our Midst, I believe, is what it's called. It's play.nathansalpat.com, port 30,000. I should have given myself more than just one. like 99 smoke grenades. Now, the textures don't exist yet. But once they do, and I do the actual particle stuff, it's going to be pretty dope. I have like... I'm still tweaking the spread of the smoke. But I think it'll be pretty good. It'll last about 15 seconds. Well, it could actually be up to 27 seconds. Because the particle system that puts out the smoke lasts 15 seconds. But particles can live up to 12 seconds. So potentially a particle emitted at the 15th second could exist up to 12 seconds after the particle system dies, ends, whatever. So it'd be 27 seconds, theoretically. These will be something that's stashable. It should be quite neat. I don't know why I'm not getting any up on the roof here. Where did the smoke go? Oh, I chucked it really far. Wow. That was a good chuck. The smoke won't be harmful because that would just be too much work to implement. But I'm not... it doesn't help that the particles are super tiny because I don't have a texture. There we go. We got us some smoke in the farmer's field. Yeah, I wonder what happens if we do this in water. I didn't test that at all. I literally just started writing the code for this evening. So, it probably doesn't work super well. Oh, it falls through the water before it starts to smoke. And it probably falls all the way to the bottom before it starts to smoke. Because it has physical true. Oh, it also, yeah, it bounces off of things too. To varying degrees. So basically, when its velocity in any axis becomes 0, it'll start making smoke. So if you throw it along the ground, it'll slide for theoretically 1 server step, at which point it'll say, hey, we're not changing altitude, so we need to kill ourselves and make the smoke. But if you throw it at like a wall... Oh, well, that one didn't work too well. There, you can see it a smidge. It kind of bounces. Somewhat. I wonder if I can kill my FPS by just doing a ton of these. No, we're getting a pretty consistent 60 FPS here. Still 60 FPS. This thing. Oh, well, there went all my smoke bombs. Smoke grenades. Pretty nice. It didn't even touch the frames per second. Still running along smooth as anything. Excellent. Well, let me get myself out of this pit I got myself into. It's pretty easy. The particles are also supposed to die on collisions, which should mean no clipping through walls, which would be good if you want to hide your position from somebody. So those will be available to be stashed as well. Currently they can't be. They also currently do not exist in inventory. So if we do something like, we have to go to all, clear this, and do smoke, we get the smoke detector, because the smoke grenades are still kind of whip. And we don't want people busting things, so just don't make them placeable. If you watched, oh no, wait, there wasn't a video on this. It was just an image I shared. We've got some pallets that can be placed on top of things. Unfortunately, you can't put anything in the racks yet. I still have not figured out how in the world that's supposed to work. Because it's got to be an entity. Hey, Bubba Frog joined the game. You made a new mod for Minetest that adds... I don't even know how to begin to think to pronounce TSUYU ASUI to mind test. I have absolutely no idea what that means. Is that like French or something? I assume the S is, or the T is silent. So it'd be Suyu. And then ASUI Asu? Suyu Asu? I don't know what that means. But cool, I think. Yeah, so there we go. We got those. Again, you can't put them into the racks yet. So I have two options, and I don't know which is better. I could either make it so when you right click with one of these skids onto the racking. Why am I seeing clip? Oh, yeah, okay. I could make it so when you right click with the palette, it places the entity, which I'm kind of thinking would be the easier option. Or I could use the very overused configuration wrench here. It's an anime character. Oh, okay. That is actually pretty neat then. Not that I'm a huge anime person, but just adding... Well, if it doesn't use the... Whoa, that's not the button I wanted. If it doesn't use the standard mind test character model, but is a new character model, that is pretty neat. If it's just a new skin, kind of meh. New skins are pretty easy to make. But putting a whole new character in, it's from an anime called My Hero Academia. I have heard of that. I have never seen it, but I have heard of it. Or I could use the wrench here and make it so you click on this and then it brings up a form spec where you have every option of every single thing you could put in it. That seems like way too much work though. But I at least know how I would implement that. I don't know how I would implement this. So yeah, currently it's kind of in limbo. Also, I definitely need to create some different options because just a couple skids is not enough. But I don't know what else to put on them that would really make a lot of sense. Like these are just cardboard boxes sitting on a skid. I suppose I could try to do like a stack of cardboard boxes on the skid, but how do you make a texture that looks like cardboard boxes wrapped in shrink wrap? Like it's there's a lot of reflection going on in shrink wrap. Oh, there Bubba Frog is. I thought you were invisible for a second. I was like, well, this is... Wait, what? I could have sworn I'd just seen a shadow. Oh, wait, I do have a shadow. Oh, it's because I was underneath the street lights. And those make it so the shadow doesn't get cast. That explains some things. Nice digs, man. Green shirt with some music notes, black pants. You even got some shoes? Sweet. Wait a minute. No, I thought... Yeah, let me just try this real quick. Oh yeah, that does work. If I hide behind the wall, the name becomes invisible, as it's supposed to. Somebody just dropped something. A picture of me. Oh, that's... I thought that was impossible. Thought I made it so you couldn't drop anything. Oh wait, does that mean I can drop cookies? Although I don't really know what the point would be because... I can throw cookies at people. Oh sweet, that means I can throw apples at people too. This isn't really throwing at people, I mean... Yeah. It's like the weakest throw ever. I mean, it barely goes anywhere. Now you could drop it off a roof on somebody's head. Ooh, hey, let's do that. I've got like 3 seconds of... Oh, yeah! I've got like 3 seconds of time to implement this before anybody realizes. Did I just clip through the building? I did. Turn no clip off. Don't need that on. That would just be awful. Okay, well, while we wait for other people to arrive, I guess I shall do something productive here. Let me see what I want. We gonna need the wand. Yep, and we're gonna need one of these. And we can... Oh, you're welcome. I don't know if you've got creative or not. So I don't know if you can just grab yourself cookies from inventory or not. Some people who have paid for the... Paid in XP, mind you. Who have paid for it can get that stuff. We want to set color gray. Then we do param 2. 128 was it? Ooh, no, definitely not 128. 192. 192. Ta-da! I feel like it would be faster if I just copied this section. Oh, you know, I should have just done that from the get-go. Oh, well, that's all right. I just gotta throw a piece of grass right there. And then bada boom, bada bing. Oh, wait, you know what? I gotta go up here so I get my fence bit as well. Yeah, so I could have just done this. So then what do? We click this button. Did you rickroll me? What? Huh? Was there audio somehow? There couldn't have been. But I'm not wearing any headphones, so I wouldn't have known if there was. I did see you throwing something in chat. A funny mod review idea? Oh. Well, you'll have to wait till Monday to see the latest mod review. But we got something pretty cool for this Monday. It's, let's just say, first ever of its kind. I don't know if it was intentional or if it was just an amazing coinkydink. But dude, it was perfect timing. That's all I can really say without completely just giving it away. So yeah, you'll just have to... The cannabis mod? Is there a cannabis mod? I would totally review that. The only one I can think of is super old and probably doesn't work anymore. Or wait a minute. Was that? I remember... No, you know, I think I'm thinking of the hemp mod. But it's the same thing, right? I remember one where you could make rope with it and you can make oil with it. I'm sure you could do other things with it too. I don't think you could smoke it, which, whatever. If you wanna get lung cancer, that's on you, I suppose. It's on Content DB. I will have to take a look. Always in the market for new mods. I mean, that's kind of my thing, so okay, let's kind of always looking for mods. Let me just pull it up real quick then. Cannabis. Is that how we spell that? No, it says hemp mod. Are we sure this is... Are we sure we're talking about the same thing? I got one here that says hemp mod. Hemp mod with all possibility utility. See README MD. It's also available in Flash. La Français? Fixed error if the inflorescence that was not collected. I don't know what that means. Inflorescence? What's inflorescence? It's a nice texture though. English. Oh, here we go. It aims to illustrate the vast possibility and sectors of the use of hemp. Its importance to the various medicinal, culinary, industrial, bioenergetic, recreational, etc. You should really use some commas in there, bud. Blah, blah, blah. It's useful to clean the air and the soil from pollution? What? How does hemp do anything to clear pollution? You created this mod to eradicate the ignorance and misinformation about hemp in an educational way. Wow, that's Oh, wait. The recreational part of the mod is disabled of default. Interesting. So you have to change a bit of code to get the smoking portion of it because the content database kind of doesn't just let you do anything you want because I guess German law or something. I don't know. That's what I've heard, at least. Your mileage may vary. Alright, back to the lights. Streetlight base, streetlight post, streetlight lamp. I don't know why I'm doing this when I could just copy it with World Edit again. Yeah, okay, and this should be how many spaces over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move her on down 8 spaces. I do wonder, is this gonna actually work correctly? I might have to bust all the lights and replace them. Move or copy. That's hard to say. I don't know. It looks like it might not be. Is that brighter? Yeah, I think it's definitely brighter. It's not too surprising because the streetlight actually does a straight down line. And then places an invisible light source there. So, yeah. But it's not a big deal if you got to do that for a couple lights. It's still easier than building the whole thing from scratch. That lines up right. Yeah, it does. Okay. Whew. For a second, I was worried they didn't match. There's a few edgier mods you found, but they're on GitHub. Yeah, I actually much prefer GitHub over the content database because content database, people don't always have their stuff available on a Git source, which is lame because then I have to manually do updates and stuff, and who wants to do that? It's a lot easier when you just have, well, there's so many clicks before I can get to the thing I want. So much easier when you can just have a script auto do your updates. But when you download it off the content database and you just get a zip file, that doesn't work. It's my personal least favorite thing. I mean, it's the same downloading a mod off of the forums if they don't have it on a Git source as well, but you know. Okay, that's probably more than a long enough bridge, I think. It's a very controversial. I don't know about very controversial. There are just some people that got butthurt. But I think there was like 3 people arguing about it. I wouldn't consider that very controversial. It was minimally controversial, in my opinion. I think that one actually they had to remove due to German law. Because, can I say swastika on YouTube? Am I going to get in trouble for that? I don't know. I guess I'll find out. I'm pretty sure German law actually disallows the usage. Oh, no, it placed all of these. The usage or displaying of swastikas. Don't quote me on that. I obviously don't live in Germany. The only reason I say obviously is because I'm speaking English. And pretty sure if I live in Germany, I would be speaking German. Why you speaking the Deutsch? That's a terrible accent. Sounds absolutely nothing like what it would actually sound like. But you know. But yeah, I think that actually there was a legal precedence due to the fact that it's hosted in Germany. Although I feel like they could have very easily circumnavigated. Is that the right word to use? They could have bypassed by just Oh, but I suppose content database does actually grab the git release and do a zip folder of it. Zipped archive, I believe would be the correct term. So I guess it does actually technically make it a little more difficult. Because I'm no lawyer. Okay, let me just throw that out here to protect my butt. But I feel like you could get away with pointing to a source whilst not providing said source or hosting said source. And technically you should be okay. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so try that at your own risk. You might end up in German jail. But that's on you, not on me. Because I don't know how that would actually wake. Did I want to just do that? I think I did just want to. Yeah, because I got to extend this out. Would a bridge actually be built like this? Probably not, no. I feel like they would throw a bunch of concrete underneath this to shore it up. I got concrete of some sort someplace. Yeah, we'll go with this concrete. This concrete looks actually like the same concrete up there, so that's perfect. That's the steel. That wouldn't be girding. I don't know what it is. It's the steel something. Why am I getting all of this inspector stuff? I'm not using the inspector. Except I guess I am. Let's toggle that off. Thank you. Didn't ever want to turn down in the first place. I think I accidentally clicked it when I was traveling out of a menu. I don't fit underneath. That's a shame. So what do I have to do here? Bust all this out? I should really get rid of all the grass growing under the bridge. You know, because there's not a lot of light under the bridge. So it really doesn't make sense for grass to grow here too much. So it should definitely not have any green grass. Maybe some splotchy grass would be okay. And I feel like some dirt would be suitable. Maybe some other sand, because this is kind of a sandy area. If I have the mod Drug Wars. I do recall Drug Wars. I don't know if I ever played with that mod, but I definitely remember it. I've seen it kicking about someplace. Probably on the forums, I think. Or maybe IRC, somebody was talking about it. Not positive. That one I know YouTube would not approve of, so that one I can't do. Not on YouTube, at least. I could potentially on some of the other platforms I use. The hemp mod, I feel like I could probably... YouTube's based in what, like California or something? Is marijuana legal in California? I feel like it probably is. Which would mean I would probably be okay. Why am I not... I should just search for sand. Why am I wasting all this time just going through inventory? Blood Magic 2 was completely deleted. I never even heard of that. Or wait a minute. There is one, but I don't think it was called that. Let me see if I've got that. No. There was something. Oh, was it just called Magic Mod? No, that's not it. There's some mod. I feel like I have it. But it's not Blood Magic 2, evidently. It's got something with pentagrams. Pentagram. Let me just see if a quick grup through all my mods pulls anything up. It's taking a long time to search. Oh, horror. In the horror mod. That's where the pentagram is. Oh, and there's a witchcraft mod I have. That also has a pentagram. How in the world do you make a Pentagram and a 16. Oh, it's a 32 pixel texture. Okay, I see how they do that. It had sacrificial references in it. Okay. Is there some problem with sacrifices? I didn't know that. Is that a German thing again? Like, I never heard of that being an issue before. That's most interesting. I don't know if YouTube would approve of something like that or not. That one I feel like shouldn't be a problem. This dirt looks excellent. This is very dirty dirt. Oh yeah. No one's ever gonna see this. I don't know I'm spending any time on it. Like, who's gonna come underneath the bridge? Well, I suppose the druggies would. Assuming I have druggies hanging out on the server. So that's where they go, right? Underneath bypasses? And oh, that's dirt, not cement. And they shoot up and stuff. But that's okay, because it's perfectly legal. Not here it's not, but elsewhere it is. How far did I put my cement? It comes out to that front lip, so I gotta go right there. Oh yeah, so then I can actually get rid of these, right? Yeah, that stuff doesn't need to exist. Pop the concrete in. Cow. Now, should the concrete have some kind of shoring on the side here? Maybe something like this. I don't know how that would affect anything, but you know what? He's gonna do it, and then I'll bust both of those out, I suppose. Match it up to that. Okay, well that's cool. Let me just throw some more splotchy dead grass kind of coming out this way here for the other side of the bridge. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I want to do a slope in the road, but the lines here, obviously I can't place on a slab. I can do a slab for the roadway to go down, but then I couldn't put a center line in it. Also, doing the railing would be impossible. Okay, so I've got to do something here. If I build the dirt out and then make it a hill going down, that could work, I think. Now I can change what this is composed of later using a brush from some mod and do a scatter, so I don't have to worry about the material too much, as that'll be an easy swap-a-rooney later. Alright, so we kind of have the dirt widening out, so that means I have to steal this little. Ooh, that's not the right one. Let's get rid of this metal slab, and let's grab the concrete slab and feed this out this way. Oh, this is gonna have to go for a while then. Alright, well it is what it is. And then if I do this, it should, yep. Okay, perfect. I should really make a different railing at some time, so that we're not just using this indoor stair rail. But I've actually started work on those numerous times, but I can't figure out how to make it work because I'd have to register like a dozen different nodes just to do the corners. And that sounds like an awful lot of work. And because I'm lazy, I just haven't done it yet. And there's my excuse. Hey, what? Why did this not... Are you serious? So the stair I have to... That's bogus. The slabs will just automatically place the right way, but stairs I have to manually do? What is this? It sounds like an awful lot of, but that's not the case, and that would mirror whichever one you're pointing at, but... Evskis. It shan't take that long. And I could see making a change like that could be confusing to people that know how to build stairs. Suddenly all their stairs are pointing the wrong way. It's like, hey, what's going on here, buddy? Okay, so we're going to take this gray again. And we'll run our roadway out. Again, would be much faster to just do this with world edit, but that requires brains. Of course I have brains, so that's what I'm gonna do. We'll do set. I can't read what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's color gray. Yeah, and then we do param 2 192. Bada boom, bada bing. We have our stairs. I'm gonna have to put these lights going down further again. Okay, we're gonna feed this out like so, so that we have some support there. I gotta do the same thing because I want to make... Well, the dirt's actually got to come up to... Well, how do we do it here? The dirt goes below the sidewalk where the stair isn't. So, if I put dirt here, that should cover and I should be okay then, right? Doesn't help that I can't see anything. Why is it so dark? I'm just going to cheat because there's literally just 2 people on here, which isn't enough to do anything. And it looks like there's also only 2 people watching the stream. I must have just picked a horrible time to do a live stream, I guess, because there ain't nobody here. Not going to break any records at this rate. Won't even break the server. The server won't even experience any stress. It's just chilling over there like, oh yeah, this is nothing. There's literally nothing happening. And I'm here trying to make engaging content for nobody. Well, I mean, it's not entirely true that it's for nobody, but get the point. Okay, so we do a cement barrier here on the sidewalk. And then here we don't. So we're just going to go back to this. And these are my sidewalk pieces. Yep, okay. And it just ends like that? Yeah, it sure does. Okay. I do need... Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, okay. So I do need the grass. This is grass 4. So if I search for grass 4, I should get the slab variant. Vetinol. I can get rid of this purple thing. Why do I have that? The well? Do I need oh, street signs. Probably don't need a street sign for this at all. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, as the old expression goes. Oh, I should make whatchamacallits. I know, super descriptive. Man, what are those things called? The sewer drain things that are in curbs? What's that called? Storm sewer. That was embarrassing. Couldn't even think of the name of the metal doodad. Storm sewer, yeah. Should make me some storm sewers. That'd be cool. And then implement rain, because What's the point of having a storm sewer if there's not water to flow down it, right? And then implement seasons, because what's the point of having rain if it never snows? Or if leaves never fall off the trees, right? And then I'm not actually doing any of that. Other than maybe the storm sewers, because that could actually be cool. And be something useful to build with, you know? Okay, I'm sick and tired of all this hand building. Where's my magical paint the world brush? Okay, we need some dry dirt. Yep, we'll paint with that. Yep. And then we want some sand. It looks like this sand and this sand, I guess. And then we'll find some grass. Oh, because there's quite a lot of grass. Okay. Which one is that? Is that this? I think this is splotchy grass. Okay. I gotta try to remember how to use this thing now. So we want to do a sphere. Size of 2. Surface? I mean, worst case. Okay. So what happens if I click here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's not okay. I have to bust that bit out. Okay. So, what if I need it to actually... There we go. I'm feeling like there's a lot too much sand here, though. Let's, Can I even do this? And then throw these out. Go away. Go away. All right. Oh, what's the dead grass? That's this one. All right, let's try it now. That's feeling a little better. Although I don't think I want the dirt in there, actually. You can go bye-bye, too. All right. Let's build up some land mass here. Kind of little something like something. Well, I didn't check it out yet because I'm streaming. But I will take a look at it later, yes. I mean, this could go higher, right? That might be too high. But I think there's a smooth brush or something. Or a smoothing option for this brush. Alright, so now we want to do... smooth. And what does smooth do? It just kills high points. Is it? No, it's filling some stuff in. Okay, good. Just do a little bit of smoothing here. Fill up some low spots. There, that looks nice. All right. So we got that done. I don't know what the trowel does. Trowel, why are you eliminating stuff? There's an undo tool, but this is going to get covered anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're going to go back to this. Yep. Okay, what if I actually do the plateau thing? There, that's what I want. Excellent. So this will just draw it out at whatever height the top node is at. Do I need to be one node higher? I think I do. Oh, but I can just do this way. Yeah. Dude, this makes building so easy and fast. And we'll just pull this out. Like so. Put it like that. Throw a little in there. Just kind of builds below itself. Very nice. This right here has just saved me countless hours of work. All thanks to somebody. What would you do if someone made a map in Minetest of Waco, Texas? What? Why would I do anything? I'm not a content moderator. I don't even know where I would be a content moderator for. That would be an interesting concept. But I wouldn't do anything. What business is it of mine of what people make maps of? I don't understand the question. Okay, well, I think I have forgotten the fact that I was gonna make the road go down. That's right, the road was gonna slope down over here. Oh well. It's not like I can't still make it slope down. I'll just have to do some digging. Which actually might make it more interesting. So let me put my roadway into here. La da da da. Didn't want that there. Okay. So then if I take that and do this, I don't know, do I know what Waco is? Well, it's a where, not a what. But yes, I am familiar with Ruby Ridge. Like, isn't everybody? It's taught in school, or at least my school. When I went to school, I mean, I suppose I can't really vouch for anything saying school, seeing as I kind of went to school a long time ago. You know, I'm not going to say how old I am, but a long time ago. So maybe since I attended, the curricula has changed. I'm just going to fill this in with some garbage. It doesn't really matter what I use. Oh, wait, what if? Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we've got this. I'm thinking do a sidewalk maybe here, going down towards the beach. Well, sure, because the sidewalk doesn't actually have to connect. You know, just a sidewalk stairway here. And then I can do a different stairway elsewhere. This is actually a really steep beach. Wow. I could do the other stairs here or something. It doesn't really matter. Or I could do them on an angle or something. There was... Oh, that's weird. Wait, what? Since when did this happen? You can control click on a link and it opens in your web browser? Bruh. What? When did that ever happen? I don't know if there's any advantage to that, but that's kind of cool. I didn't know that was a thing. All right, well, back on topic here. So, to do this, we're going to do 2 of those. And then, I guess that. And then 2 of these. And then 2 slabs. And then 2, I should really say 4, because it is 4 of these. And, you know, why not? I'll go ahead and do that. And then I just need to fill the underside of this so it, you know, looks like it's actual concrete. Or something like it. A rough approximation of it. And then we'll throw some ground here just just to kind of liven things up a bit. A little bit of sand there, a little bit of sand there. That was not what I actually wanted. I wanted the slab for this. Yeah. Looking good there, Chief. I'm thinking maybe take that out. Maybe throw a slab there and a slab there or something. Sure. That's a pretty good stairway if I don't say so myself. Now, what do I have for lighting? Probably nothing that would really make any sense for that. No. I wouldn't put street lights alongside it. This would be the closest thing that would make any sense. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. No, never mind. That absolutely would not work. I was thinking I could put this lamp onto the post. But this lamp goes up against the wall, and this post is not at the edge of a wall. I could go ahead and do a little something like this. May not look horrible, but then again, maybe it will. We'll do like 3 posts and a light on top. I don't know. That could work. It definitely brightens things up a smidge. Okay, well, so this looks relatively safe, like you couldn't die walking on it. That's how I determine the safety factor. Can you die walking on this? If you can, it's probably not safe. Now for a road, I'm thinking our incline should be 4 nodes, maybe? That's what we're going to go with. So this all needs to be set color gray. And then param to 192. Okay, then the slab. The slab, I have no idea what the item string is. I wanted this, actually. I'm assuming it's just gray slab. And we're going to pop that there. Oh, do I have to use the brush to color this? You know, I think I do. I'm fairly certain I changed that because it was too easy to accidentally change the color of things when we weren't trying to change them. And it was, well, to say the least, slightly annoying. So I'm pretty sure I asked the only one person that was building anything on the server at the time. I was like, yo, hey, man. And he was like, yo, hey, what's up? And I was like, yo, hey. This never actually happened. But I did change the way that you change the color. Set stairs slab gray. All right, then I can do that and just reset it. And then this is param 2 194. Param 2 194. Beautiful. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. And over to there. Nope, over to there. We should do set air. I wonder if there's just like a remove node command. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do set color gray. Set param 2 as such. Suppose I could just go to the edge of whatever this is and just... I've seen a mod called and I'm not going to read that. So we'll just say UWU. Because the last thing I want is my voice saying that on the internet. That would be devastating. It wouldn't actually be, but ain't happening. But no, I have not. I have obviously seen the Takadachi, or however it was supposed to be pronounced. Because I literally just reviewed it last week, so obviously I've seen that one. Oh, wait, I think I maybe did this wrong. Well, kind of yes, but I can fix it by doing this. I didn't have to do, this will be 194. I didn't have to do that set air step because the slams would have removed the nodes anyways. But that's fine. Don't hurt nobody. And it only was like an extra few seconds. Man, this road. See, because then there'll be like a turn off to park someplace over here-ish. So you can go to the beach, of course. And then, we already have the sidewalk going to the beach. Then we'll have a turn coming this way. Well, it'll be a T intersection, I guess. Coming back this way to nothing as of right now. And then, I'm hoping I made these roads big enough. We have to get some kind of a mod that adds vehicles. And then let people use their XP to buy said vehicles. And they can drive on the roads. But I feel like, I don't know, man. Percy's Vehicles mod pack would be the contender here. And I don't know if those vehicles are really the right size for a road of this scale. So, do I know who EDP445 is? Sounds like a GitHub username. But no, I sure don't. Should I know who they are? Oh, wait, I don't even need to use that. Just param to 194. Yay. And then la pista final is done. Very nice. Now, unfortunately for the road, I have to do jank like this. Hey, what? I always forget which way these things place. It's kind of annoying. Okay, well, I don't know. Is that I want my voice saying that either. And until somebody decides to train an AI on my voice so they can make me say whatever they want, that ain't gonna exist. That being me saying those look like a coconut. What in the world? People that look like coconuts? That's crazy. Okay, now, if I have a road. Oh, you know, I should really kill this sidewalk. Because it would be difficult. Now, actually, the sidewalk would be easier to do than the road going down, but it need not exist, so it's not gonna. I'll just throw a little something like that. Maybe a little something there. Throw a tree or two in here. Player 179. Hey, we have enough people where we could actually play a game. I feel like there should be some sort of, you know, something going along this road coming down. Oh, but the frog left. Well, never mind. Then there's, well, let's just say still not enough people to play a game. What am I doing? I just need to do time. Well, sorry, player 179, but we still are unable to play a level. Definitely not gonna break any records this stream. Just ain't gonna happen. Did I just pick an awful time? Is that what it is? Is it just my fault I picked the poor time? Or is the server just not cool anymore? I mean, I'm cool with that too. If people don't want to play on the server anymore, whatever. I know nobody likes Among Us memes anymore, so I could see that the lifespan of something that was literally based on a meme, it's going to be a pretty volatile life. I need some other slabs. Can I just search for... Oh, yeah, that works. I don't know. I was thinking like sure, this. And these are the same, but they look different. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, what about Grass 12? Grass 12 has been sorely unrepresented here. Yeah, whatever happened to poor Grass 12? It's going to look bad with it just being so much Grass 12, but I feel like Grass 12 was used out in here someplace. I really shouldn't have these deep pits. Fill them all up with Grass 12. Grass 12's probably like, at last my day of shining bright. I am Grass 12, I will serve thee well. Why does Grass 12 have a voice like that? I don't know. Ask Grass 12 why its voice is funky. Don't ask me. I don't know. Oh, well, sure, why not? Whoops. That should have... Wait a minute, do I want to? Yeah, I think it would make sense to make the road come out before it hits the T. You don't want to be coming down the ramp and then just instantly turning. I feel like that actually probably happens quite a bit in the real world, but we're going to avoid it here for better or for worse. Okay. Those should actually be full nodes, but you know what? It might just be some short ones right there, and then maybe throw a bit of Grass 12 in, and some little more livelier grass, and then some more deader grass. Sure, that looks good to me. We'll just pop some more different things in here. There we go. Just kind of break up some of the hard edges here. Yeah. Now we talking. Let's do something like that. This is really quite steep here. It looks like the perfect spot to put a beautiful tree. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, player 179 left the game, so now it's only me. Definitely not enough people to play a game. I don't know, what kind of a tree would make sense to be here? I think we're going to go with this one. For literally no reason other than because I think it would be cool. Yeah, that works well enough. That's a pretty big tree. And then we're going to find some leaves. Wait, I have to search for leaves, don't I? Okay. Do I have pine needles? I sure do. Okay, beautiful. Unfortunately, I have too much junk in inventory. Why am I still carrying around this well? What do I need a well for? Or that light? I don't even know why I had that on me. That I can throw out. I don't need those. Don't really need to configure it. I don't need the street sign. All right. Pine needles, it's time for you to shine. Oh, they're not even transparent. Well, guess I didn't actually have to do the trunk going up the eye, but whatever. All right, so I think how this works is, whoops, we build this out. Wow, I'm terrible at this. Build this out 2 nodes wider than the trunk is. So we end with a 6x6, right? And then we come below that. And we do a ring here. And then we pull it out. Something like this. I think we want to leave the... Yeah. Sure do. Okay. I guess it would be possible to get up under this tree, but I'm not too worried about the underside's looks, so it'll just be whatever. Okay. GRGZLSK. Thanks. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Keep doing your thing. I'm a fan. Your work's helped me and my son connect. Thanks for your tutorials and reviews. Thank you very much. Pensive image? Hello to you? I'm assuming it's supposed to be pronounced pensive image. If not, my apologies. I feel like I built this tree at a poor scale. Because... well, you know, I'll just do this. We'll leave the corner open there. Sure. Then I'll chop these out and put this in. That's not a very tall tree. I think these should have all been maybe twice as tall. I don't know. We'll build everything up. Maybe that'll improve its looks. Or at least make it look less awful. Which I guess would technically be improving its looks. Okay, and then we'll go a little higher there. It's okay. That's not a tree I would necessarily want to hang out underneath, but you know, it is what it is. It's a tree. All right, let's run down the roadway because there's no cars yet, so nobody can run us over. We are safe for the time being until cars are added. At which point, it's a free house. The free house, madhouse. It's a madhouse. The free for all. Everybody's just running everybody over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Except I counted wrong on the other side, but she's what she is. Not a big deal. I'll just throw some of that in because that looks strangely out of place. But I'm sure it'll be okay. Just clear all this up from here. Hey, that's like lines up to the dirt nicely. I should have realized that's how that would work. Alright, and then to the beach we go. Why am I even digging that out? I can just place that all with World Edit. I can just replace it, right? 'Cause I'm going to this height. Yeah. Alright, so 1 there, and we'll put 2... oh, I don't know, someplace... maybe here? We'll set the road. Set the color of the road. And then we'll take these. Should I do crosswalk things? If there's not a sidewalk, you don't need a crosswalk, right? Because what would you be... oh, hey, I didn't notice that before. What would you be crossing from? There's, let me adjust my camera real quick. There's an annoying little line above my head that I didn't see previously. It makes me look like a rookie. Okay. So this should be the center. This should be the center. 1, 2, 1, 2. Whoa. Try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Where was I counting 2? I could have sworn I was counting 2 someplace. I'm losing it. It was 3. I don't know how I had a 2. Okay, well, we'll put some road lines here. Technically, I could do this with World Edit as well, but, well, let's just say it requires some special setup. Essentially just putting some temporary nodes in place. Really not that big a deal. But I don't feel like doing it, so I'm just going to do it manually. Okay, well, then this is wrong. There we go. Beautiful. All right. We've got some road. We should really put some more lights in. I'm hoping I managed to be fortunate and lucky enough for this to actually match. I should have checked this before I did all of that, because the spacing might be wrong. These get copied 8 nodes. So let's try this out. We want to copy move, look direction. Okay, that's good. 16. Okay. Oh, what if it hits the stairway? That would be rough. Oh, no, that's perfect. It's not quite centered, but good enough for me. All right, all right. I'll come back over here, do the other side. Then technically I have to go through and break all the actual light fittings on them, so that they light up the right way. We'll just do the 24 first, because why not? And then 16, and then 8. Oh, let's get the right number there. Okay, okay. So now, I don't think I have the... Oh, I have some of the streetlight stuff. Go to lights, we need the base. And we're going to need the top. So this is every 8th node? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Base node. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? No. It's going to be off by 1? That's horrible. See, those worked perfectly. It's all lined up to the street. How do I fix this? I would have to push all of the ramp back 1. Okay, I can do that. Right? So I just take all of these. And then, let me see. We move and look direction 1. Right? So that created a goofy overhang with a line there. And then we just... I'm going to put the helper block here because I don't really feel like busting all the paint lines by hand. Okay, and then we just move this look direction 1. And there we go. Now our light pole is perfectly aligned. I do have this small issue now where I don't have any grass filling that in, but you know, that's okay. I can deal with that later somehow. So we're going here, and we're going here, And then bottom corner there. Ooh, that's at a different height. I probably want them to match just so it looks even. Although it wouldn't really matter too much. But I would rather have them match. All right, and then I think it's 2 of these. Whoops. To get the required height. Right, 2. Oh, it's 3. I didn't realize my street lights were so high. I should really just make it that this thing automatically places those on top of it. It'd be so much easier. But I suppose if anybody wanted to use these for something other than street lights, you know, that would make it more difficult. So maybe I'll just leave it how she is. All right, we got some lights up in here so we can see things. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just, oh, that is cursed. We'll put this one here. I think that was one I actually had placed. Then I got to come through and bust out some of these, but I don't know how many. We'll go up to here, I suppose. Because when you place the lights, they also place an invisible light below them. That was one I just placed out. But if you use World Edit, it doesn't place the invisible light. And now there's ways to work around that. Like if you make your World Edit selection cover down to there, it'll pick up the invisible node and place it. But I don't do that because I'm dumb. No, actually it's because then it would have been placing this stair node, and I did not want or need that stair node to be placed. So yeah, that's why. Okay, this sidewalk looks good here. Comes down to the sand. I feel like I should throw some slabs in this. I don't know, can I get a... No, I'd rather have a sand slab, honestly. Yeah, let's take this sand slab, because it looks cool. Isn't it the same colored sand? I can't even tell. They're so close. I think it's different. I just feel like sand shouldn't have a deep hole like that, you know? Because it's sand. And sand usually kind of leans a little. Leans? Is that the right term? Probably not. But it doesn't usually just have perfectly straight walls, you know? I mean, dirt doesn't either, but you can get a lot more of a straight wall with dirt than you can with sand. As somebody who has dug 3 ponds, 4 ponds, 5 ponds, a lot of ponds, kind of know that you make dirt have a straight wall. Sand, not so much. Sand kind of just falls over. Dirt, if it's hard, compacted dirt, it'll kind of stay there until it gets wet. And then it kind of muddles and melts and gets all runny and does the same thing. Okay, all good now. I just almost died after inhaling some of my juice. Oh, that was very pleasant. Okay, so where were we? Parking lot. Well, I don't really know what I want to do for the parking lot, so I'm just gonna not do that. I feel like this is a pretty good parking lot, so I might just do a concrete parking lot. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, So I do need to fill this in real quick, I think. How do I want to do this? I'll try this. Okay, so we want to do this. But do I? Is it gonna? It's only filling what's not already there. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Stupendous. Magnifique. Magnifique. Is that actually is it actually a thing that French people say? I have no idea. But it sounds French. All right. We have beautiful sidewalks. Hey, Bubba Frog's back. Oh, wait. How many people are online then? Oh. The player 174, 179, whoever was, must have left. So there's still only 2 people. Which means there's still not enough people to play a level. Because the levels all require 3 people. Because if there was only 2 people... If there was only 2 people and you weren't the traitor, you would obviously know that the other person was the traitor. Which would pretty much, you know, mean there's no gameplay. Because you just know who it is. Okay, we got something funky going on here. Why is there light shining through the bridge? How is that even possible? We want no clip on. Okay, so I have some slabs here. But the slabs... Oh. Because it's a slab and then a slab. Well, wait. Why is it a slab? What? Couldn't one of these be a solid brick? Yeah, like this one? Metal 2? Metal 2, my dude, why didn't this not get built the way it should have? That would have blocked all the light. Okay, well that's an easy fix. Hopefully. Although I don't know if this will actually work. Because the light already exists through. Grape juice, yeah. We want to do, set levels metal _2. There we go. As I feared, that actually does nothing because the light is already shining through. And this would have had to have been placed before the light. Although I could do fixed light. And that might make this... how do I do that? Is just fixed light? So it is. Hey, okay. Now I think you can do fixed light with a selection. So if I select from there, and then run over here and do like... Yeah. That claims that it's fixed, but I don't... I tend to disagree. So we have a metal slab right underneath a concrete slab. Okay. Yeah, so I suppose this whole side of the sidewalk, the light's going to shine through. Well, you know, I did what I could. Hey, go away. Go away. There we go. It's marginally better, I think. Oh, well. It is what it is, you know? Gonna have some jank. Do I own a farmer? Okay, I was gonna say, it's kind of frowned upon in the civilized world to have slaves. But yes, just a small one. A Whittle hobby farm. You know, just so I can have food. You know, because, like, who wants to go to the grocery store and buy food when you can grow so much of it yourself? you know? Although, sometimes it is a lot easier to just buy it from the store. Like, growing your own wheat and then grinding it to make flour, it's just not worth it. Like, it just really isn't. The amount of trouble and effort you have to go through, I haven't actually tried wheat at all, but I can't imagine that would be worthwhile. You have to have hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of acres of wheat fields to justify buying any of the equipment that you need. And I bet that even the farmers that do grow wheat, they're probably not doing the milling. That they're probably just selling the wheat grain to flour mills, and then the flour mills are handling it because the equipment just costs so much. Unless you're doing it all by hand in like a, well, not a hand crank one. They make electric. What is it? We have one. It's a, I want to say a grist mill, but it's not a grist mill because gristle that's something from animals. Maybe just called a grain mill. I don't know. You throw the wheat seeds up top, or rice, or some beans. You can do dried beans. That has to be dry. And then it just runs it between two stones, I think, and grinds it into flour. You can do that, but it's a lot of work to try to actually do all of the flour that way. Fruits and veggies, 100%. We got several fruit trees. Last year, cucumbers out our ears. So many cucumbers, hundreds and hundreds of cucumbers. Planting even more this year. I'm gonna try pickling. I mean, it can't be that difficult, right? You basically just throw the cucumbers into a brine and let them sit. Like, even an idiot like me should be able to figure that out. I mean, maybe they won't taste super amazing, but essentially they're free. Because all you're doing is, well, we're not even buying cucumber seeds because we saved seeds from the cucumbers from last year. Because you save one cucumber and you got probably hundreds, I didn't count them, but probably hundreds of seeds from a single cucumber. It's like, why wouldn't you? It's so simple. It's so easy. And then you have literally an unlimited supply of cucumber plants. And then you just save some seeds the next year, et cetera, et cetera. It's probably a good idea for, genetics and stuff to actually save it from a few different cucumbers. And then when you plant them, kind of mix all the seeds that you have together so that your cucumbers are not all from the same plant, seeds from the same plant. So that way you have some genetic variability in there. It probably is beneficial in some fashion to do that. But yeah, it's just, why wouldn't you do that kind of stuff? It's just so easy. We need to have like a jet ski race out here. I need to make a jet ski mod. Nope, not doing that. It would be super laggy on a server, I bet. Because you're trying to move so fast. Just zoom, 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 Okay, for a parking lot. Oh, I should see. That doesn't really help me. So this one, I think it's just like a single lane coming in. Yeah, you're well, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 2 lanes. Yeah, we're not answering that question. This is YouTube. They do not allow those things. Actually, I think they do, but it is kind of suspicious if you have to preface a question by saying, well, I'm not a Fed. Like, are we sure about that? Are we sure? Oh, wait, that's not right. How do I do this again? Hey, there we go. Wait, what? Okay. Has to be placed on the top face. I should remember how these things work. I did, after all, write the code for them, you know? But yeah, there we go. And it's now safe, and you can't jump off the side. Actually, I think you can. Let's test that theory out. Oh, wait, no, you can't. It actually is safe. No stinking way. No stinking way. You actually can't commit suicide now. Although, for the record, let's just do this. So I could run here. Oh, wait, you actually can't even jump to the top of the rail? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, anyway. The water's our deepest point, but the water will also cushion our impact. So we're going to jump right here just to prove that you couldn't actually kill it. I didn't even take any damage. Like, I think OSHA's a bunch of bunk. This whole railing idea is stupid. You don't even get hurt if you jump from that height without, you know, fall protection. Or wearing any special gear and stuff. Like, legit, this is perfectly safe. I didn't take any damage. I don't have any special, you know, fall protection, spells, enchantments, armor, anything like that. I need to make we need to do some graffiti on the bottom of this bridge that says, OSHA is for losers. No, that's too many characters. OSHA stinks. OSHA's dumb. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so we're going to need decals. Let's clear some of this stuff out so we've got room to spell what we want to spell here. Okay, we'll throw that in there. Okay, so we're going to need an O. We're going to need an A. We're going to need an H. Where's the O? How did I miss the O? Oh, there we go. OSHA. Oh, we already have the S, so we need an I. OSHA is dumb. Man, I hope this fits. Hope it works. So we have the M. We're gonna need a B and a U. There we go. Okay. Let's try this out. Oh no, it's. Wait, is that just user error? What if I stand this way? Then does it place correctly? I bet it will. Am I even doing this the right way? Whoops! No, I am most certainly not. I've got it all backwards. Okay. So we have to start from this end. All right, let's try this. Oh, whoops. Why is that still not? Huh? What is? Oh. Again, operator error. I'm just dumb. Okay, I'm gonna have to bust this out. Okay, so we need to start here. Who would think it'd be so much work to throw a little graffiti under the bridge saying OSHA is dumb? OSHA. Nice. Is. I think I may have left 2 spaces here. No, that is only 1. Okay. We're getting there, boys. The first graffiti on the server. OSHA is dumb. Oh, no. It's not that big a deal. Bada boom, bada bing. OSHA is dumb. I mean, it's almost impossible to read. Oh no, if you go here, you got a perfect... Oh. The water makes it impossible to see. There we go. OSHA is dumb. That's not what I wanted. This is perfect thumbnail content right here. Grab some screenshots of that. Alright, we should be good for a screenshot now. And do I play Call of Duty or CSGO? I've played some Call of Duty. Some of the older games. Because I'm too cheap to spend $60 for a video game that has an hour of content and you'll literally just never play it again because the missions never change. So dumb. That was actually a big reason why my game for the Game Jam was so randomly done. Randomly in placement of items. Because then the game has replay value. Because it changes every time. Unlike, you know, a $60 video game that you play once and then after you die and you saw where the enemy unit spawned from, you literally know to just... What's it called? Spawn camp or something? You're like, well, I know where the enemy units are going to be, so I can position myself in a position where I can just snipe them off. And it's like, well, what fun is that? Now, I played the game once, you know, and never played again because you can't play it again. I mean, you could, but what would the point be? You already know exactly how everything's going to unfold. This sidewalk is going to be jank. I feel like, who regulates sidewalks? The American Dental Association or something? ADA, right? They would be up in arms about this sidewalk. They'd be like, hey, bud, your rise over run isn't even. Is that what it's called? Rise over run? The slope, essentially. Like, so... I think this one's far enough away where this run doesn't count for anything, right? But then I feel like, okay, here we have 3 and then it goes down. We have 3 and it goes down. But then here we have 2 and it goes down. And then we have 1 and it goes down. And then it's down to here. I don't think the whoever people that do these things would be happy with me. I feel like they would either have an aneurysm or they would be seeing dollar signs and they would be trying to sue me because it's not an even slope. And that's a safety hazard. Also, this drop off, it's higher than 2 feet. It's what if each block is Insane Protester? Yeah, I did a game review on that. It was alright. I would have preferred if the bombs actually blew stuff up, though. That would have been more fun. More chaos, more destruction. If the fire would have actually burnt things. But no, that would be too much fun. The game doesn't work correctly? I feel like it worked fine for me. I mean, other than the aforementioned issues, but I don't think that was the fault of the game. I think that was just a design decision. So, I mean, I guess in a sense you could say that was the fault of the game because it was designed poorly, I guess. But as far as like actual playability and working, it seemed to work okay. Or wait, though, could you win? I don't remember if winning was even possible. Maybe it wasn't. In which case, I would have to agree that it didn't work. I don't remember. I don't remember what you were supposed to do. It was just cause as much destruction as possible, I thought. In which case, it kind of worked. Except you couldn't cause enough destruction. But again, that was not what I would necessarily consider game breaking. I mean, Sure. You could say it was based in a lot of things. In reality, in fantasy. In the... What's the meme? The hypermasculine urge to do whatever? To start your own civilization or something? I forget what the meme is. We're gonna need more lights. More stinking lights. I'm telling you, I need a better way to do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And bada bing, bada boom. I suppose I should put some here as well. Probably should put them on the other side of the street too, so the suckers driving... wait, what? So the suckers driving... I need to get it, hold my bearings, west. So the poor suckers driving west have some light. That took me way too long to figure out which direction they were going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why would I have done it on 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't look like the right piece. I do not believe it is. I think I wanted this one. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Pop a light up there. Oh, very nice, very nice. Now we have no sidewalk here. This feels like the kind of thing that, you know, somebody partying at the beach, drinking a little too much, you know, lemonade. Lemonade, if you know what I mean. And, you know, they try to take this corner a little too fast. Or they pull out of the parking lot, the yet to be determined parking lot, a little too fast, and oh, forgot I had no clip on. They come out of this corner a little too fast. Okay, let's. Okay, here we go. All right, let's try that again. So they drank a little too much lemonade, and they come out of this corner a little too fast. Oh, come on! I couldn't boink it. I think it's because I'm hitting it at an angle and I just deflect off. Anyway. They smack into the light pole and, you know, they wake up with a really bad headache. And they probably break the light pole and wreck their car too. But, you know, it's probably a poor design decision. I feel like my other street lights were somehow not... Oh, no, they definitely are. They're just literally right on the edge of the road. Okay, cool. Although I did notice that they're all up. Whoops, I probably should have... Yeah, I probably should. Okay, well. SpongeBoy plays. Play Nico's World. I don't know if I have permission to record videos on Nico's World. I feel like I may have played on that server at some point in the past. I don't recall. Van Chi, hello to you. Muckracker prospecting. Streets are looking amazing. Made it a long way from the last time since I checked out your server. Last time I was watching some Yahoo run some lava about. I don't recall running lava about, so I have a feeling that I was cleaning up somebody else's mess. If you've seen lava. Because I don't... Oh, no, wait. You know what? There is some lava up on the top of the old spawn. There's a little game up there that you can play. As much as you could consider it a game. Yeah. Wait, what was that I just seen? Why is there a light down here? What? There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, I remember. I threw those in here because water was leaking through. And I didn't want it to because it was going to mess up everything. So I threw lights down there so I could patch the holes. Okay, well. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. I actually had that not too long ago. 2 months ago, maybe? Somebody had right on top of the spawn building, whatever we want to call this place, up pretty high. Somebody had dumped a bunch of water and lava, and it was slowly making its way down. And I had to go in and clean it up. Somebody saw it and was like, hey, you might want to fix this. It never even hit the roof of the building, though. So I don't know if it was actually intentional or if somebody was just somehow happened to pick these coordinates super high up and placed lava and water. I don't know how the other person found it either. Unless, I hadn't even ever considered this. Potentially the person that told me about it was the person that put the lava there. But if they wouldn't have had World Edit, they would have had no easy way to clean it up. That's very possible. It might be the person who, person that told me about it may have been the person that accidentally caused the issue. Which, I mean, no shame in that. Everybody makes mistakes every once in a while. Or at least that's what they'll tell you. I don't know if I really like using Dirt 12. Grass 12? Grass 12, you're kind of the wrong vibe, you know? Giving off the wrong juju. Oh, by the way, don't vape. Although I don't think that's actually juju, is that? It's something like juju. But don't do that. YouTube, I wasn't talking about the vape people, okay? I was talking about, well, I don't know if I can say what, isn't juju like witchcraft? Am I allowed to talk about witchcraft on YouTube? I think I am. Pretty sure that Wojcicki there is pretty cool with witchcraft, so I was definitely talking about witchcraft and not the vape people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I really should have, left a little marker so I knew where that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's not put it in the street. That's probably a bad idea. I really do need to throw a car mod on here and see if they fit on these roads. And then if they do, I need to figure out a way that people can spend their XP to buy cars. Drenra Solarium joined the game. Cool. Either way, it's looking great and still using some of the furniture models in my offline world. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of new furniture models too. I don't know if I ever actually announced this on the YouTube channel. There is a, let me get the link for it. I started putting a lot of the models and assets that I've created onto my Not a Bug page. Repository, whatever you want to call it. I've got the blend files, OBJs, UV maps, ambient occlusion bakes where appropriate, being updated fairly frequently. They're all there. All the furniture. I got a bunch of stuff from Epic on there. A bunch of stuff from the Among Us here game doodad, whichever you want to call it. Among Us ripoff, clone, inspired, lookalikes, similar, not similar, whatever you want to call it. A bunch of the models from on here are in that repository. That is just the models, though. I should mention that. There's not any code in that repository. It's just the models. So if you want to use them in any mods, you have to write your own code. Or rip the code from, the mod that I ripped the models from. So, for example, if you wanted to use a model that was here, but for some reason you didn't want to rip the model from here, you could grab the model from there and then rip the code from here. It really doesn't seem any easier. So I don't think anybody would do that, but it is an easy way to just get everything without having to download all the different mods. But yeah, it's a recently made available thing. Plan is to put some more stuff on. I got a bunch of old things we're talking like 8, 9, 10-year-old things. They're how shall we say this? Pretty much straight up garbage. But with some work, they could be improved. Like back in the day, when I didn't know about the tools that made it easy to do things, none of the models were pixel perfect. The textures were woo-wee, all kinds of different random resolutions. They weren't even like even to themselves. There was some bad stuff I've got. But I'm kind of slowly working my way through it, cleaning everything up to make them worthy of being put into that repository. All right, so parking space. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I should have left the hill here and had a shop in there? I don't know. But if we do this, I'm going to have to look and see how wide did I make the parking space? Over yonder here. Parking space is essentially 3 nodes. Okay. So then if I go all the way back over here, we need some parking bumpers. I think that's what it's called. Without the square brace. No. Oh, because I'm looking at lights. Yeah, okay. That would make sense. Okay, so we put a parking bumper here. And then we would have one here. And we'd have a line here. How many parking spots do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there's never been more than like 6 people on the server at one given time, so pretty sure this is overkill for parking for the beach. Okay, and then we need to go out 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And put our thing there. So we come over. Oh, I was off by 1. What a rookie. Oh, wait, what? Oh, never mind. No, that's right. That's right. Cool. So then I can destroy that. Grab the wand. From there to, I guess, there? Because for some reason I went 1 wider here, so it would make sense to go 1 wider there. Although I feel like it would make sense to put concrete behind the bumper as well. But I can't really do that here right now. I think I'll just do it like this. And then maybe throw the dirt back on there so it looks like it eroded over time. All right, so we want to do set levels concretes. I can't read what the node name is. That doesn't exist. Oh, it's concrete _ 0. Of course, because why wouldn't it be? There we go. That is a giganticus parking lot. Does that not look even? I feel like it's not even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's even. You know what, though? There could be more parking space here. Why am I worried about parking space? No one's ever going to park here. Who would spend their XP to buy a car? The way I'm hyping this, people are going to expect me to actually put cars in. And then when I don't, they're going to be super upset. And they're all going to rage quit. All 0 of them. Oh, but this one I can click, but the other ones I have to use the brush for. Okay, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I forget what the other one was, what I had to use the brush for, but yeah, that's genius. Absolutely stinking genius. Do I need the line all the way to there? I think so. I think that's how they paint lines. Oh, should I put in reserved parking? That would just be a blue R because that's really all I can do. But now, wait, you would want... Oh, I couldn't center that, though. Well, then forget it. Not doing that. Yeah. Although I wonder, would you want the parking to be the closest to the beach? I would think so, right? If you're going to have preferential treatment for handicapped people visiting the... Wait, why would handicapped people be visiting the beach and need special parking? Like, if you're in a wheelchair, what are you doing on the beach? Them skinny little wheels are going to get stuck right in the sand, homie. And if you're using crutches, bro, them puny little, what do you call the bottom of a crutch? The tip of the crutch? The point of the crutch? Whatever it's called. It's going to sink right in the sand, homie. I don't know what else you would get a handicap parking sticker for. Actually, I'm pretty sure if you have a broken bone, you don't get a handicap parking sticker. Pretty sure that's not the way that works. That would be most comical if someone's like, oh, I broke my arm, but I got a handicap parking space sticker thing now. So it was worth it. Not so sure about that there, bud. Not about it not being worth it, because that would definitely be worth it. I would be going out and intentionally breaking my arm if I could get handicap parking. You know, because it would save me all of like 30 steps. Maybe 40 even. It'd be such a good deal. You'd have to literally be stupid to not intentionally break a bone. So that way you could get the stupid little sticker. To save yourself a couple steps. Totally worth it. Totally. Highly recommend. 10 of 10. Great idea. It's like big brain on steroids right there. Okay, so we got this giganticus parking lot now. For literally no reason, because there's nothing to park. We have a stairway here, which is handy because it goes to nowhere. We have a very steep drop-off here, which looks cool, but serves no practical purpose. And then we need an actual stairway to get down to the beach. But this beach edge is very stiff. Stiff? Very steep. It's a very sudden drop-off. So I'm thinking, big brain stuff here. What if, rather than making the steps go this way, east and west, did I just put a light there? I did. What if we make them run north and south? Because that would mean I'm not putting the end of the stairs right in the water. Pretty much. So I'm thinking, if we come from the middle of the parking lot, that puts us right here. Okay. So we're going to go 3 wide. Just because it's a good, even, divisible thing. And we're going to come like this. And then we'll go 2 wide for the step. I'm going to need me some slabs here. And then we'll do 2 of these. This time the sidewalk people won't be able to complain about it because it's going to be an even descent on the stairs. So we won't have anybody accidentally tripping because they think the stair is longer than it is. Right? There's actually a name for that. it was a thing they did. Craziest thing ever. They would do, whoops. I forget what it's called though. But you can fact check this if you want. I read it someplace online, so it has to be true because nothing on the internet is allowed to be a lie. I want to say it was like the witch's staircase or something. Anyways, how it works is your stairs, in America at least, I don't know what building code is anywhere else, not living anywhere else, of course. But building code says that when you have a stairway, every step has to be the same height as every other step within, I think it's an eighth of an inch. It's been a while since we did any steps here, but I believe you have an eighth inch that you have to be within tolerance of, which means that these witches' staircases, as I believe they are called, would definitely not pass inspection. But anyway, I digress. The idea was that every step would be a different height, or at least varying heights. And I guess witches for some reason can't walk upstairs if they're not all the same height. That part never really made any sense at all whatsoever to me. But yeah, that was the theory at least. And then witches wouldn't be able to walk up the stairs because they were different heights. I don't know, man. I didn't invent this stuff. This is some big brain somebody back in the day at some point thought it was a good idea. And yeah, I guess they convinced enough people that it became a thing. Because you can find them in like castles and stuff. Or maybe actually it has absolutely nothing to deal with witches. And it's just a funny name that they have for some reason. I couldn't tell you. I did just think of a small safety concern with this stairway here. Mainly you can fall off. Now, I don't think it'll actually take any damage. Hey, no damage. But, yeah, that should really have railing on it. And unfortunately, I don't have any railing that I can put on it. Because the only rail I know of... Oh, I can't look for that. I have to do under all. The only rail I know of is this one. As if there's rails that exist that I don't know about. When I literally am the one that wrote all of this. See, this gives me an issue because I either exist at a half height or a full height, but there is nothing that exists anywhere in between. And these rails are, well, the same thing. I mean, they're different, but the same issue. So for the time being, I guess you can just fall and break your neck here. It's a good thing the government owns this property because, well, you're not going to win a lawsuit against them. So good stinking luck if you break a bone. You're just going to have to deal with it. Oh, but that's right. If you break a bone, you get that special parking slip so you can park close to the beach. So it's totally worth it. So I guess that's how they make it fair. Sure, you break a bone, but hey, now you can park closer to the stairway. And everybody's happy then, I think, is what they want you to think. I don't know, man. This stream is kind of devolving quite a bit. This is what happens when I have to talk to myself for how long have this been going? 2 hours and 10 minutes. You know, we wanted to break some records here, and well, the only record we're gonna break is, well, none, because we haven't broken any. Okay, well, there we go. So this is perfect. This is absolute, like, mega big brain, super hardcore troll. Okay, so remember the guy that was leaving the beach last night after drinking a little too much lemonade? Well, now hear me out. So we got a couple friends. Just to stereotype, because why not? We got a couple blonde girls here in this car, right? They want to go to the beach. They've been drinking a little too much lemonade. They turn. They don't realize that it's a straight drop off, and they drive their car right into the ocean and sink, but very slowly, I guess, because I forgot to hit shift, so I didn't go down. Anyway, they drive right through the parking lot because there's no sign. Like, how would you know that the road ends? There's no barriers. There's no barricades. The road literally just goes, and it gets a little narrow, sure, but still looks like a road to me. You just keep going. It's kind of, sloped gently like a road should slope. And suddenly, there ain't no more road here, boys. And you destroy your car on the beach. But there's probably enough of the initial velocity that you actually just clear the sand and, get your engine. The nose end of your car is in the water, and the waves are lapping up, and they're gently caressing the underbelly of your car, and they're just all that road grime and the leaky oil. It's all getting sucked right into the pristine, clear waters of the ocean. I think this would technically be a lake, but anyways, doesn't really matter. The DNR is going to have a field day. You'll try to back the car up, but while the airbag's deployed. Right? The airbags should deploy if you fall. I've never actually had an airbag deploy, so I'm not positive. But I feel like if you drove down a 9-foot drop, your airbags are going off. Which I don't think makes the car not drive, actually. Anyway, you're in sand. You're probably not backing out. And even if the car would still be able to back out, good stinking luck getting your car up this stairway. I mean, I guess potentially it would make it. If this is 6 feet wide? It would depend on your car. It would be a tight squeeze. I feel like you might be able to. If you got a small car, you could probably make this. The turn up here could be a bit tricky, but I feel like with the sand, you'd probably be okay. It's possible you wouldn't be able to make the turn in one go, so you'd have to come up like this way and then turn around to then hit this, so you could hit this and get back up. But keep in mind, the front of your car is impacted, so it's probably going to be scraping and hit on every step, and probably ain't going to work. So you're going to have to get a tow truck. And now our tow truck buddy, he's like, well, how is this going to work? I can drive here. I can get here. I'd probably be safe to drive to here or so. So he's got to throw the hook down, walk downstairs, grab the hook that he threw down earlier, hook it up to whatever you hook up a hook from a tow truck to on a car. Rear axle, maybe? I really don't know what you would hook it to on a car that's not just going to rip off when you start up the winch. Then you come back up here and start up the winch. Things are going, pretty good, right? You're dragging this car. Your angle here ain't too bad, right? Because you got a 9-foot drop, but you got a 16, 18-foot run. So right now you're at about a 30-degree angle with that line. Not too shabby. Pull the car out of the water, probably with relative ease, I would think. And then the problems start when it gets to about here. Because now you have the butt end of the car here, and your cable's coming up at 45-degree angle or so, rubbing on the edge real hard here. You're either chewing up the concrete or you're chewing up that braided steel cable. Is it braided or twisted? Anyway, whatever. You're cutting that cable on this concrete. At some point, I guess the car lifts. And now you got a car hanging, nose end straight down. And you lift it. And we keep lifting. And you get to a point where the rear wheels are above the ground. And now you're scraping the entire underbelly of the car on this corner. At some point, our good friend gravity comes into the picture. and you now have enough of the weight of the car past the center balance point, and the car does a hard clunk and falls backwards. And now you probably just messed up the rear suspension if it wasn't already messed up from when you nose dove into the sand down on the beach here. And then after that point, it's pretty much smooth sailing. All the way up to the tow truck, and he tows you to the junkyard. Because I don't think that car is... I don't think she's coming back, boys. I think it's dead. Alright, well that was fun, right? Talked about an absolutely hypothetical that would never happen because there's no tow trucks on the server and there's no cars on the server. Good times. Should do a mod review of sprite guns? I will have to look into that. I haven't heard of that previously. What's my favorite mod? I don't really have a favorite mod. If we're being completely honest, I don't really play Minetest at all. Other than to do the mod reviews and then the stuff on the server here, I don't just like casually play Minetest. So yeah, I don't have a favorite mod. Okay, anyway, back to the whole story here. Let's make sure that this doesn't happen. So let's put up some barricades. We want the straight one. We'll go with the red light. Now I'm thinking if we do this, we'll probably do this. You know, wait, let's not do that, and let's do a light post. Dude, this actually might work genius. We'll do 3 light posts, right? And then on the middle one, we'll put an actual light on it. Like this. And then we'll do lights coming off all 4 sides of it. There we go. So now when our good friends here are driving a little too fast, boink. You know, in fact, let's throw a few more out just to be sure. There we go. I feel like that should be a fairly obvious indicator that, oh, hey, I'm not supposed to drive here. I think we can still fit through that. I should actually test that. Oh. 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 Well, what are our other options? I could do the streetlight tops. What if we did like an alternating skinny boy and fat boy? Oh, perfect. Look at that. Wait. Oh, there we go. That's genius. I probably should put some concrete underneath these bollards? Yeah, that makes it look like it's a little more reinforced. Makes it feel like they ain't going anywhere. Also, I suppose I could put a line here, huh? I'm like a, hey, idiot. The road ends. Where are you going? Stop. Speaking of stop, don't I have a stop sign? Hey, I do. Well, this would have actually solved the problem from the very get-go, actually. We're taking the light down. We're putting up a stop sign. Hey, that's more like it. And then we're going to actually do 2 lights. Because why not? Or I could change it that I had the fat. Nah, yeah, I will. So many changes. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is a fat one and a fat one, and then the fat one's in the corner, and these skinny boys. And we'll put the skinny boys up on top on the far corner, and that way the lights are further out from each other, and it actually does more to illuminate the parking space than we had happening otherwise. Which Hey, that's not even pointing in the right direction. There we go. This looks great. Other than the fact that I really should have built this 2 nodes further over, so that way I could have a street light at the corner here. You know, like a sane person would have done. Oh well, I can always change that with World Edit pretty easily if I decide I want to. But I think this kind of gets the idea across. You know, a stop sign with some pillars so you can't accidentally drive through. I should probably change these to be like red. What options do I have? Yeah, the red's really not as bright as I would have liked, but that's what I got to work with. Or maybe a different decal would work better. Like some blood splatters. That might get people's attention. No, actually, I was thinking of this. But you know what? I think what I've got, I think it's good. I think it'll work. So we'll leave it at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, what are we doing here? 2 hours and almost 30 minutes? I think we'll end at 2:30. So that means 8 minutes left. Unless suddenly a whole bunch of people show up on the server and we can actually play a level. Yeah, we got 2 people on here. That's not enough. I see not a chat well, it is a chat message, but in the game, not in chat. Why have you not done a review on my edited ranged weapons yet? Oh, because I couldn't see anything different between it and the original. If there was some actual, like, changes, sure, but I saw you added, like, 2 blocks, and they probably are copywritten images that you put on there, so, like, I don't... What am I supposed to review? Oh, hey, this is the exact same as the ranged weapons mod, other than there's 2 illegally sourced images that are copywritten, which you don't have rights to. It's not exactly a glowing review of the mod. Like, oh, sure, yeah, you can download this mod. It's literally the exact same as the original, but there's a couple nodes that have copyright textures on them. I don't know, man. It just didn't seem like it was worthy of being featured on my channel. There's a bunch of mods that I'm like, it's kind of below my standards, and my standards are pretty low. I mean, I did that Takadachi thing, although that was on request, but it's that's kind of like borderline standards right there. Unless I was just, you know, doing a review to absolutely destroy a mod, you know, and just straight up mock it right out of existence. But I tend to not do that because it's probably doesn't really do anything for anybody. You added a bunch of custom guns too. I didn't notice any. I might have to double check that then. Because when I looked at it, I thought it was all the exact same original stuff. And I was like, okay. Well, we have our little hill thing here. It's very nice. We've got a sidewalk. It doesn't go anywhere, but at some point, something will be put here, I suppose. Something could be built over here. Maybe a skyscraper or something. You know, just something to exist. Ooh, what if? This would take forever to do, though. But what if I built a big skyscraper? Talking like 10 floors or something. And it was like a big maze on the inside. And then I could do the... Oh, wait. They're not in inventory. I have to actually get an item string for it, so I can use the give command to get it. the little doodad here. I've wanted to incorporate this thing for some time. I made this I don't even know what this thing's called. Platformer button. Ooh, I didn't actually want to do that. Anyway, I made this button. And how do we, with the configuration wrench? Probably. Yeah. You have a description, a spawn point, and XP. In this case, no XP is given. Wait, what? There we go. Because you're not doing anything, so why would you get XP? That's kind of bogus. And this one also gives no XP. Good, good. Although I think... Oh, come on. Come on. If I could figure out what I was doing here. I think this one gives XP. 1. If you're really desperate, man. Wait, what is this all about? What? Okay, somebody was getting creative here. Hospital, soul. What's soul supposed to mean? Is the door locked? It ain't. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go right in. We got chests. We have bunk bed. Creative. Creative. I like it. We have a button. So wait, is this supposed to be an actual level? The bathtub should really be facing the other direction so that the nozzle thing here is up on the wall. But, you know, whatever. Storage locker in your bathroom? Yeah, I mean, that's totally where I would put it. What about this door? No, just another... Okay. A little nice little bonsai. Oh, I could fall through here? Wow, there's an awful lot of emergency buttons on this. Can I spring? Okay, so we do this. That's not much of a launch. They can be configured to throw you so much higher. That's pathetic. I could jump higher by myself. I don't know if I actually could. But it's pretty... Whoa. Did this one go? No, not really. Okay, let's break a leg. What is this place? Why is there just a floating toilet down here? A whole bunch of them. What is this? Whoever built it didn't protect it. Oh, hey, that was convenient. They put a bouncy thing here. Nice. We just got campfires and toilets. So random. Why are there all of these toilets just everywhere? What is this? A bunch of lamps? Bro, what? I'm glad that... Oh, never mind. So I'm glad they put a fence around that big hole. Except they didn't surround the whole thing. Okay, well, this is quite interesting, to say the least. Wait, what is this? I'm discovering all the stuff that I didn't know about on my server. Oh, wait, this is... No, wait, what? Why does it have this goofy textured pattern thing? Oh, because there's something above it. A whole bunch of lights. Okay, what's this? I think one of these is an actual level. Could this be the wall to an actual level? It is. It's Spooky Town. Wait, what in the... What happened here? This didn't used to look like this. How is half of it gone? It's protected by 2 people. Is protection broken? I might have to do some some investigating into this. Because this didn't used to look like this. And I don't know how this would have gotten damaged. There was a lava thing in here. What? What happened? Okay, well, that's something to look at another time, I guess. I'm gonna go back to spawn. Okay, well, 2 hours, 31 minutes. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. No records broke. Well, not any records that I wanted to break anyways. Didn't break the server, which isn't too surprising considering we weren't doing thanks for hanging out for a while for whoever was watching here. What did we have? Peak concurrent viewers, 4 people. Wahoo! Maybe we'll get some views after the fact when I make money off of it. I guess actually I'm better off if the people don't watch it live, because then when they watch the replay, there's the potential for me to earn some ad revenue. But when I'm doing it live, there's no potential to earn ad revenue because there's not ads when it's live. Because how would that even work? Well, we're going to wrap things up here. Thanks for watching. I got a mod review coming out Monday. Hopefully we'll have a smoke grenade demo with actual working smoke on Wednesday? The trader stuff's Wednesday, right? I think it's Wednesday. Pretty sure. Hopefully that'll be, fingers crossed, I can figure that out and get it working. I don't actually know what the whole point is of having a smoke grenade in this game, to be completely honest. But hey, it's fun, right? Who hasn't wanted to throw a smoke grenade to then hide under the cover of smoke and stab somebody? Or bonk them in the head with a yo-yo? Or maybe you want to use the smoke grenade to hide from somebody. Like, there's 3 doors, right? You're going to go through one of them. They all go to different places. But what if you strategically drop a smoke bomb before you go through one of the doors? Then nobody knows which door you went through because the smoke masks your presence. So that actually would be a potentially useful application. But anyway, we're going to wrap things up here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.